the drama is about this particular Honda company. I'm sure you guys know who that is, right? Honda is you know, the car company, very, very famous. They've been sponsoring this esports group for a while called Team Liquid, all right? So Team Liquid is an esports group, esports organization, whatever you want to call it. All right, they ended the partnership with Team Liquid following an inappropriate social media post by one of the player from Team Liquid. Okay, so what did this player do? Sometimes, like, when you see stuff like this, it can be a little bit upsetting because one person ruins it for everyone else, right? So this one person, this one esports player, he went and do like a tweet, like a controversial tweet, all right? And it caused the entire organization to just lose a sponsorship, which kind of sucks actually, right? If, like, I wish like it was just the kid that's fired, but that's not the case. In this case, like, the entire company lose its business because of that, right? It is going to be very, very unfortunate. So American Honda Motor, all right, AHM, Honda Motor US subsidiary, has confirmed that the member of Team Liquid, an esports team that it sponsors, posted inappropriate social networking message, all right? Honda took this matter extremely seriously, and as a sponsor company, promptly lodged a severe protest with the team and the player in question. So what actually happened? Okay, so for context, it was an esports team, okay, for I believe it was what was the one, the Vegas Pro or something, right? What game? Rainbow Six Vegas. Why did I say Vegas Pro? Rainbow Six Vegas. So they were competing. So this particular Team Liquid, all right, they were competing against another Japan-based team, right? SEC Osaka, in a world tournament on May 13th. Alright, so what happened is they actually lost to the Japanese team. The Team Liquid lost against the Japanese team. So this player, he went online, alright, he went and posted a nuclear picture. Oh my god, he posted a nuclear picture afterwards, alright. So Japan has a known history of, if you guys are not aware, if you guys don't know history, you guys can look it up, right? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, I'm sure you guys are aware, right? So ideally, he lost and he went and posted this on his social media. So this person is Brazilian, right? Now again, the Japanese, they don't understand. They'll be like, wait, why did he tweeted this, right? So is this guy like threatening to like bomb us or something, right? If you are the Japanese, you look at it, you'll be like, what the heck? There's no congrats, there's no GG. He posted this. He posted a nuclear picture. Like, what is this, right? So I feel like yeah, like if you are the Japanese players, you'll be so confused. Why did this esports player Liquid Diaz right here, and this is on his like he's representing Liquid, right? This is not a personal one. I think it's his like work one. He posted this picture, right? So of course, Hiroshima, Nagasaki can be a little bit sensitive to the Japanese people, right? Because they lose thousands of people during that historic moment when the atomic bomb fell down on Japan, right? So yeah, this is not something that ideally you want to take lightly. So of course, you can see Team Liquid went out and made a statement, all right? So after a game against the Japanese Rainbow Six team, SEC Osaka, one of our Rainbow Six players, Lucas BRDS, made a social media post that featured offensive and insensitive content. Lucas made a regrettable decision in the heat of the moment after a tough loss. Alright? He searched for an explosion GIF using generic keywords to express how his team blew up during their loss. And in choosing one that matched the intensity of his emotions, he failed to realize how the imagery connected to a painful moment in Japan's past history. We believe that there was no malicious intent, only a serious lapse in judgment and awareness. So there was no malicious intent, it was just a random esports kid posting a nuclear picture, right? Nothing that big of a deal. But of course, yeah, other people are not going to see the same way, right? Immediately after the post, Lucas proactively apologized to the players from SEC Osaka for any offense he caused. The SEC Osaka players listened and accepted the apology with grace and understanding and expressed that they saw it as a mistake and not an insult, alright? At first they thought it was an insult, right? That does not undo the harm this post has caused. We believe it reflects the sincerity of Lucas's mistake. If we found that Lucas had malicious, prejudiced intentions, we would remove him from the roster. We hold ourselves and our players to a high professional standard, and Lucas's tweet fell short on that standard. Apparently, he just joined as well, apparently. Like this kid, I think he's a kid, right? Because I saw, wait, we're gonna look into that shortly, right? I think the person was quite young, I saw, right? Let me see, this is the image that he posted. So this was from here. So you can see, apparently, he joined for like two months into the group, apparently. I had to look into it, right? But I saw, like, I read somewhere like he was quite new. He's one of the newer members in that particular Team Liquid team, right? So to the players of Osaka, we want to offer our sincerest apologies for any offense you may have felt. Yeah, and then financial and disciplinary action, you can see right here. The Rainbow Six players have committed and stuff like that. But Honda Motors basically dropped this sponsorship. Which is a little bit unfortunate, right? So you can see Lucas, this is his Twitter page. Oops, let me go back there. Lucas Diaz. So Rainbow Six player professional, okay. So he made an apology tweet. He seemed really young. I look at his face here, he could be like 19, 20 maybe, right? He seemed really young. From this, I don't know how old he is actually. But it could just be like, you know, he didn't know, right? Like when you're young and inexperienced, that's why sometimes you have a social media, manager that tries to like manage and like try to approve things. Sometimes you gotta have that, right? Because you see now with this thing, you basically lose like an entire sponsor from your entire company, which kind of sucks, right? He's 23, yeah, I'm not sure, right? 23 is still kind of young if that's the case. So he made an apology right here. I wanted to sincerely apologize for the post I made after our last loss. I made a big mistake using that GIF, and I understand that it may have caused discomfort to many people. From the bottom of my heart, it was never my intention to make any offensive reference, but I recognize that the context and choice were inappropriate. Now there are some people that say that he actually pretend, right? This is just all PR talk. He actually was mad during the moment that he lost, and he actually tweeted it with malicious intent. Of course, you can never really know. There's no way for you to fully know. But again, there are some people that make that accusation towards him, right? It's hard to say for sure. Maybe he was just emotional during that moment. Like you can't think like when you lose a tournament, right? He knew what he was doing. I don't know, right? But at the end of the day, yeah, like he did apologize right now, so it's hard to say. Smell like PR talk indeed. I want to apologize to Japanese fans, including those living in Brazil and Japan. I'm aware of the strength and importance of the Japanese community in our country, okay? And I should have been more mindful and responsible with my posts. I've apologized directly to the CAG players and will continue to reflect on my mistake so I can grow from it. I'm committed to learning more, being more thoughtful in my actions, and behaving more responsibly going forward. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, man. Oh, Japanese forgiveness. Okay, let's see. You gotta have Japanese forgiveness. Let's keep an eye out on what happens to those who cross the line in revenge for losing a match. It's very unseemly to make excuses. The sponsors should get off the hook quickly. But don't be discouraged. There are other countries that do the same thing in games that are called sports. They are Korea and China. You have friends, that's encouraging. Huh, is this person mad? I can't tell. I think he's actually mad. You need to search Hiroshima to find this GIF. Yeah, but again, it's hard to say for sure, right? With all of this stuff. I reported to the team and sponsors. You posted racist dumb stuff after losing the game. You have crossed the line. Being racist towards Japanese? No way a pro athlete, pro esports with sponsors should post that. Obviously you know that GIF gotta be malicious, right? Disappointing. Uh-oh. You are a terrible person for doing something like this. The team should fire you. Damn. Okay, what? Oh, Japanese essay. Japanese are not messing around. They are not messing around, right? Japanese. Look at the essay, alright? It's amazing how he can do something so insane as posting an image of Hiroshima atomic bombing to Japan and Japanese people, even though the team's sponsor is Japanese company Honda. How could someone do something like that? What even now? 80 years after the war, the victims of the atom bomb are still living their lives to the fullest, despite suffering from the after effects. The damage that the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki caused the Japanese people deeply engraved in their hearts. Do you think you can get away with lying and posting this by chance without knowing that? Wow. This is serious, guys. This is serious. If they didn't understand it, they wouldn't go to the trouble of selecting the relevant GIF and posting it. There's a lack consideration that Japan and Brazil have built a good relationship and deepened bonds over the years. Furthermore, he's not even aware that Honda is one of the sponsors. Honda is a Japanese company, just so you guys know, right? For the team he's playing for. Very unprofessional. Wow. Very unprofessional, guys. Guys, what do you guys think? Is he unprofessional? I feel like he's just a kid, right? It's just a kid. I mean, is 23 years old a kid? It could just be still a kid. Whatever you say is useless. The Japanese team will win again and again and again, and if they lose once, they will bounce back and win again. You have a small heart, don't you? Why don't you quit playing? Losing players like a loser. It was never my intention to make offensive reference. Don't play it down with me. You're just upset because you lost your esports game. We are not so. You chose that GIF using the word Hiroshima. 23 isn't a kid anymore. 23 can still be really 23 is still really young, right? You still make stupid mistakes. Right? You still make stupid mistakes. He learned the hard lesson. People are mad. Sephiroth is mad. Okay, Sephiroth, let's look. What you type? You are in the news in Japan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Many Japanese have seen your name and your face. I should have considered the huge disadvantage of causing trouble to those around me. Japanese feel anger than sadness. Japanese are not messing around, guys. Guys, don't even think about posting this Hiroshima stuff, alright? What are you thinking? Japanese? You never make Japanese people upset. Alright? In the news, guys, in the news. Now he can never go to Japan ever again. Think about this, right? Just because he tried to be funny, he tried to be edgy, he posted a picture of a bomb. Now, the entire nation hates him. Damn. It's too late. I don't know, I feel like what he did is I get it, it's not exactly a small thing, but man, the after effects is insane. The after effects is insane. Like for the amount of things that he do, right? Like I feel like I don't even know, right? He will most likely get removed for the safety. The owner of 4chan is a Japanese man, and his name is Hiroshima Nagasaki. I have no idea, right? He need to change identity now. You can only get away with it if you're Johnny Samoli. He need to learn from Johnny Samoli, right? Learn to not care. Getting triggered by a GIF. Well, it is offensive to them, right? Because like it is like, for them it's very offensive, for the Japanese of course, right? Because it happened to them. Come to Hiroshima, Nagasaki to apologize, not only sentences. I feel you are stupid, boy. Stupid. Okay, what is this? What is this? You thoughtless, discriminatory post, you will likely cost the team one less sponsor. How long does the team intend to continue employing such a racist? Team Liquid is racist. Damn, AI picture is upset. Everybody, every Japanese is upset. Look at all of these Japanese. They're not messing around. You have been hateful towards Japan. You posted such a video threat to drop another atomic bomb. World War III will not be avoided. I have nothing but contempt for you. I am Japanese. I forgive you. You're wholesome. You're wholesome. One wholesome Japanese. I'm Japanese. I forgive you. Harmful people in Japan attacking you, but do not lose. Our challenge is that many of us Japanese cannot forgive others for their mistakes. Although it was a close loss, the match the other day was interesting and exciting to watch. Wholesome Japanese. See, there are wholesome people out there, right? Don't worry, right? Just because there's like a lot of people that hates you, as long as there's one wholesome guy, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, right?